Guys, it's the day after we got stolen from. I have put everything away relatively. Novus Jr. said that he couldn't come in today due to a family thing with his dad in Iowa / McNovus. Novus apparently had an issue with some of his stuff at SEMA. They had a SEMA show already there. And then my SEMA show's in a couple months here in Elm Creek, so I'm trying to get ready. But today we're going to be making a SEMA for the SEMA show, actually. Let's use a little 5-hour energy here to scoochy this thing out of the way, because we're going to get the Mustang on this lift too, because all the stuff is going to go upstairs now. Like all the stuff that we don't use, such as the Mustang / my shop hand's dad's Mustang / my old shop hand's Mustang. We're not going to say stuff like that in here because it's very complicated. But we're going to just drive this bad boy up on the lift, and this stuff is going to go up to the second floor here. So yeah, it's going to go all the way up to the second floor. First of all, so that people can't really steal it, and second of all, so that it's stored away for the winter, because it's right now July, but by the time we do SEMA, it's gonna be like December, so I want to keep this stuff up here, and it also keeps it safe because that door over there should hopefully be able to be closed. I don't know if it actually works or not yet, but a couple other stuff is gonna go up here, such as some of our display vehicles. So we're gonna take the lift on down. Yeah, those doors do close. Alright, so let's put this lift down, because we're gonna put the snowmobiles up here as well, because that's like storage as well. So like that's where we put like some of the winter stuff. So like all these snowmobiles are gonna go up there, because at the moment they're not needed. It's the middle of July. I don't think you'd be driving a snowmobile around in the summer. Luckily, these things can be driven on like just normal old ground. But we can start all of them up. But yeah, the lights automatically turn on them. But yeah, Novus told me that he couldn't come in today because he had to head to Iowa. He left his truck here, so I'm guessing he took my cousin's Hellcat, because I think my cousin came and picked him up, if I'm not mistaken. My cousin is nice, and he's good friends with my shop hand here. They really like each other. They tend to hang out. They're relatively the same age. My cousin's 21 and my shop hand is 19. So yeah, but they get along good. You just gotta be careful with them sometimes there, but I mean, they're teenagers. Well, one of them's a teenager, and the other one's 21. But me and Novus are in our like late 20s. I'm 28. No, 29. I'm 29. Keep forgetting sometimes. I'm 29. Novus is like 24. He's a couple years behind me. But he's like a couple years ahead of my cousin. He's like 3 years ahead of my cousin. So we're all relatively the same age. But my shop hand is literally like 11 years younger than me almost. Or yeah, he is. He is 11 years younger than me. Oh shoot, I did not want to lift that. I wanted to drag the snowmobile over here. Trying to think of anything else we would want to put up here. You know what? I might get my Mustang up there, because I mean, the Mustangs are needing to get work done. My Mustang, first of all, needs to get washed off because it's filthy. Because I let Chris take it out for a few days. Completely regret that. I'm never gonna let Chris take out my Mustang again. But yeah, other than that, we got the snowmobiles on here. They're ready to go up on the lift. We are going to probably, yeah, we'll do this We'll do this all later. We can get these snowmobiles up here, though. We can at least get them in the building. We can, like, we don't have to, like, organize any of this. I'm just going to try and organize it as best as possible. Be sure to, like, keep it all together here because, I mean, these all belong in the winter category, and since it's not winter yet, they're going to hang out up here for now. But yeah, everything will be stored up here relatively. If nothing is needed, it's just going to get stored up there. So yeah, we're going to go down on this lift. We have a truck to pick up today. It is a F-150. It's a little farm truck that somebody had used to tow around a couple of their trailers. But it's all the way up at like the top left of Elm Creek. So we want to get going before it gets later in the day. He said to get there by 12 or else he's giving it to somebody else, and right now it is, let's check here, let's check what time it is. It is right now 7 in the morning. He said I can come whenever before 12. So we're going to go there now because it takes a tiny bit to get there. It takes a bit to get there because it's all the way up there. It's like this farm. It takes a solid like 5 to 10 minutes to get there. Not that long, but still don't want to like give him time to maybe find another person who's willing to pay more than me. But you guys are going to see what we're going to turn this thing into. This thing is going to be an insane SEMA truck. I don't think we have an Anylevel lift for it. I think it's just a lift. I will have to see. We might put it on bags. I don't know. It depends on how big of a lift we put on it, because for certain lifts, you can't get airbags for them. And I think the lift that we have now, we can get airbags for it. I don't know, though. Depends. I haven't looked at the lift yet, because yeah. Let's just crash this thing. But, I don't know if it'll actually work or not. So, we've just got to find out. It's going to be something that we get to find out together. So, it's right up here. It's a black F-150. It's got a custom little Ford logo thing on it. There it is, right there. The guy said the keys were in the gas hole. So, if we come over here. Yep, they were in there. Oh, she sounds nice. But she's already rolling coal a tiny bit. But we're going to get this thing on the trailer, and we're going to head on back to the shop. So, I hope that the lift works for this truck. They said it would, but we've had in the past where it says where the lift doesn't actually work on it, but I'm hoping it does. I also really need to wash this GMC off when I get home. Mostly because I took it, jeez, just jackknifed that thing. Mostly because I had to chase after the Officer Johnny guy. So when I did that, I had to rip it through some fields. It's a bit dirty. But luckily she goes pretty quick, so we can get back to the shop fast. Chris said that the lift should work. He already tested it out on his truck, which is basically this truck that's on my trailer. So basically it should work. If not, then the guy screwed us over, and we're going to hopefully get a refund, because we did buy that lift off of Craigslist, because a lot of people saw their lifts on there. And that lift, we went there, we tested it out, because it was already attached to a truck, which he just took it off of that truck body and put a different lift on that truck body and gave us the lift itself. So we'll have to see. But we're coming back into town right now, just driving over the bridge. You can see the dealership from so far away, and I love it. Also, somebody commented on one of my videos saying that they liked the build of the dealership. That was before I had changed it up a bit. But thank you for complimenting it. Novus doesn't let me build a lot, so just decided to get a little sprucing up on it. But we are here at the dealership. Back to roleplay, by the way, guys. We're here at the dealership. I never use the entrance, especially when I have a trailer. But I mean, since we've already got to move the, since we have to move the trailer anyway, we might as well just leave it out right there. We also have to wash off that trailer. Jeez, that thing's filthy. We can't pull this bad boy in here. I don't know if these mirrors will fit. Oh, they'll fit. Alright, but, let's put this thing on the lift. I hope it goes on the lift good. I hope we get a good lift, because we've gotten some pretty bad lifts in the past. And it'll work. It actually gives me better access to the back. But let's close up this door, and I'll see you guys when we are done with this. Alright guys, so I just finished up on the F-150 here. I haven't taken her off the lift yet, but here she is. Now this is one of the biggest lifts we have ever put on a truck. And I'm surprised this thing was able to even fit on that lift. But it's taller than my shop hands truck. It's taller than the GMC by a lot, but by a little bit. And it's basically taller than everything here. I don't know about the Raptor or the other GMC, but we had to get the step one here so we can get in the back of this thing. Let's get the Raptor off of here, and we'll measure heights. Dude, that thing is winning by a lot. And then let's get GMC down, which I think we already know that this thing, if this thing can beat out the Raptor, then we know it can beat out the GMC. But this guy, she's gonna get her own ramp, so we gotta place down that ramp. Which if we, not in here, it's in here. Let's see here, let's get down the ramp. Alright, so she's gonna get her own ramp to be right here. Also, sorry for the lag, guys. Didn't realize it was so laggy in build mode on this map. Alright guys, I know I said this video was going to be SEMA, but yeah, it's not going to be SEMA. Alright, it's SEMA's next video, I promise. I promise. Promise you guys SEMA's next video, by the way. But, we got this bad boy. I've already planned out what vehicles we are taking to SEMA. I will tell you guys what vehicles we're taking. So we're going to take the Raptor, this bad boy, obviously, the GMC to tow it, my personal truck, and then the good old Ranger, which is up in the storage right now because it has damage to it. The Raptor we already fixed. We haven't had enough time to fix the Ranger. That thing has like $200,000 worth of damage on it. Same with the Raptor, but luckily Raptor wasn't as hard to fix because we had all the pieces for it already. But yeah, if we, oh, that looks so good. And then I'm gonna put the Raptor in the middle. Don't worry guys, I drank some 5-hour energies this morning. And yeah. So if we get this bad boy right here, how does that look? Looking pretty nice. But see you guys in the next video. That forward drive's amazing. I already took it for a test drive off camera. I had to put it back on the list because I needed to fix up the paint job a bit. But I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.